Whoop, 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 sound the alarm. We've got a big update coming to QuickBooks Online for us accountants. So this is an accountants only feature, which is going to mean that as accountants, we're going to have even more power to be able to help our clients. So roll the VT, let's get straight into it and figure out exactly what that extra bit of functionality is going to be. It's going to help us as accountants help our clients. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I am a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer for fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Bookkeeping, and also your friendly podcaster who goes live each and every Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. for Ask the Accountant. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the world of our QuickBooks Online accountant area. So, as I said in the intro, this video is only for accountants, but it's a really big update for us. You see, as accountants, we've always had this particular little superstar feature, and that is the Your Book section just here. And the idea of the Your Book section is, well, it's a free version of QuickBooks that we can make the most out of. So if I was to click into the Your Book section, notice how I still have a left-hand panel on the left-hand side, but ultimately I have a free version of QuickBooks that I can use to my heart's content. And the idea is that if I'm using this for my practice, for example, then I have a few more extra bells and whistles. For example, if I go to my sales and customers area, then I've actually got a whole load of the customers that are in my client's Your Practice area. And this could be a game changer, right? Because that means if I had a customer, then they'll be in Your Practice under the client's area. It means I can interact with them really nicely. And now for me, the fact you get a free version of QuickBooks really does encourage you to use that for your practice. And I use QuickBooks for my practice, and it means I'm able to use things like recurring invoicing, and I'm able to go and make sure that I send all my invoices out, and I can connect my bank, and all the benefits of QuickBooks I preach to my clients, I get to use for my practice, and I absolutely love it. But there's a big update on its way. And that update is to make sure that that left-hand version of QuickBooks, that Your Books section, that book section, which is completely free of charge, is about to get upgraded. And it's going to be upgraded from QuickBooks Plus, which we've always had, to QuickBooks Advanced, meaning that we're going to have all the features that QuickBooks Advanced have in our practice completely free of charge. And that is an absolute game changer. Because in my mind, and this is exactly how I do things from my practice, is that if I'm going to go and recommend any piece of software to a client, then I need to be able to use that and find the use case for that myself. So at Boffix, we took this decision a year ago when QuickBooks Advanced came out, and we actually created a license in QuickBooks, which was an advanced license, and we allocated that to our Boffix practice. Therefore, Boffix has been using QuickBooks Online Advanced for over a year now and had all the great features that come with it. And it means that then when it comes to us recommending it to our client, it's an absolute cinch because we can tell our clients what the use case was and where we've been able to find some benefits and where those pain points we may have had originally have now been solved thanks to QuickBooks Advanced. And QuickBooks Advanced keeps getting better and better and better. So if you start using it now, and you can start seeing all the features there, you're going to really, really enjoy the fact that you're going to get those updates to QuickBooks Advanced free of charge. So my left-hand Your Book section hasn't been updated just yet, but if we go into a QuickBooks Advanced file, we can have a look at some of the features you're going to get to use. And one of the big ones I've been using in our practice has been the fact that we have the workflow sections down the bottom here. Now the workflow sections is all about making sure you get some automation going through. So, for example, one of the ones that I found really, really useful is to automatically send statements. So I can search at the top here for statements, and then it gives me a send recurring statement to customer. Clicking in there means that I can start creating a workflow so that on every Friday, for example, or at the end of each month, I can say that I want customers to automatically receive statements of me that I know would then encourage them to actually make the payments that may be outstanding. Little things like that, little bit of automations like that can make a huge difference in your cash flow and can start seeing those pain points. Previously, I used to have my administrator doing all this for me. And the last day of each month, if there was anyone who needs to send any money to us, she would spend a bit of debt collecting all through there. Now I can make sure that this gets done automatically. Therefore, I don't need to worry about that member of staff spending time on there. They can do something that's going to be far more rewarding for us in our practice and add far more value to our clients by doing things like checking to see if there's any opportunities to get loans or having opportunities like that. It frees up that member of staff time, not just doing mundane work that's going to take them forever, but if we can take that out of that person's workload and give it to an automation and put it through an automation system, that person can then be used for stuff that's far more rewarding for them and far more rewarding for clients as well. This is where AI, automation, machine learning, all that sort of stuff becomes really, really powerful. And this is why I absolutely love it. So what else does QuickBooks Advanced give to us? Well, as a QuickBooks user, power user, I've actually found that the backup option up here can be really, really useful. Aaron, QuickBooks Online is cloud-based. Why would you need to go out there and do some backing up? That seems ridiculous. But it's not. You see, the backing up process isn't so I have confidence the data's there, it's confidence I can go back to at any point. You see, our practice can be quite complicated. There can be quite a few moving points. And we kind of use our practice as an opportunity for our junior members of staff to get involved in and maybe, test a few things out and everything else. So there is potential for someone to have done something catastrophically wrong or got to a point where they really messed something up. But the backup procedure means it doesn't matter, because at any point we can revert back to a safe place, back to a place where we can have confidence. And that just gives us that opportunity to go, you know what? If we need to, we can get clients to go and use this. And we use the backup functionality just as a bit of confidence that if we ever need to, we can go back to it and make our life so much easier. Custom fields in Advanced has been absolutely game changers for us. We have the opportunity to really go through and edit these now and start to really figure out exactly what these are, including what data types are going to be. So if I was to add a brand new field, I now have the opportunity to do data text type here. So I can have a drop down list, date, number, text and number, and that means I can have a lot more useful information on our invoices going forward. For example, we have a field of which bookkeeping software is our clients using. Most of them obviously using QuickBooks, but there are some of them using a different solution. Well, being able to look at that data and look at and be able to do filters between if they're QuickBooks, if they're not QuickBooks, can be really, really powerful. Who's the manager of that particular client? Well, we have it directly on the invoice. The client doesn't see that information, that's only for internal use, but that's so powerful. That means I can run reports to see what managers and how much total fees they have under them in a matter of seconds. The custom fields, having all of these extra functionality, means that I know straight away, I have a lot more confidence in using them. It's not just a free-form text box that anyone could put any information in. Now we have control of what's in that box, what that box is saying, and it just makes it so much easier for us. We have the option to do deferred income in Advanced as well. So if you've got a work in progress figure that you're trying to keep on top of, it's going to make that life so much easier. And my final bit of tip is to start looking at the spreadsheet sync functionality. What that does is that takes all the data in QuickBooks and put it into Excel. Now what we use with that information is then go, right, well, if we've got all our information from, say, sales invoices going directly into there, then we can start manipulating that data and start getting really good results out of it. As an example, we run our whole bookkeeping task solution via a spreadsheet sync solution, so that if a client in a month has bookkeeping from us, it goes automatically into our task management solution. Therefore, we only provide bookkeeping services for the clients who have paid for bookkeeping in that period. Also, we can be really clever because we can look at see how much we've invoiced our clients in a particular month. We can then connect the dots between how much we've been charged from QuickBooks and how much we have for QuickBooks, and then we can then look and see how much we've been charged, how much we charge our client, and then the whole invoicing of QuickBooks licenses becomes an absolute doddle, because I can run a report now and I can see how much we've spent on QuickBooks, how much we've invoiced to our clients for QuickBooks, and make sure each client we are at least breaking even on, so that we're not losing out on their subscription. It's a small bit of our overall practice, but that used to be a really problematic report for us. Now, thanks to Spreadsheet Sync, that report's done in an instant. But overall, using QuickBooks Advanced means that we can start looking at those features and finding those pain points for our practice. And there's way more that's coming as well. When those new updates come, don't worry, we're going to be talking about it on this channel. So make sure you use the like, subscribe button and all that sort of stuff to make sure you're always up to date with everything that happens in QuickBooks Advanced. Because now that you've got QuickBooks Advanced for free for your practice, the world's your oyster. And using those features for you and your practice means that you should be able to have so much more automation. I'm especially excited where Intuit Assist and coming through from items like that, because I believe for us and our practice, we're going to really benefit from all of that AI goodness. And now that we've got QuickBooks Advanced, it means we're going to get all of the advanced features. It's going to go our way. We've got extra reporting, we've got loads of other stuff, but ultimately we're going to benefit this from our practice. So if you've not had the chance to upgrade or have a play around with it, have a look at it, see what you want. Personally, if you're running your practice, run it through QuickBooks Advanced. It's completely free of charge. It's part of your book section. It's going to mean that you are going to have the ultimate chance to be able to make sure that you can speed things up, put some automations in, do things in the best possible way, freeing up more time to do what's most important, which is helping your clients. Have you used QuickBooks Advanced on your practice yet? What do you think? Are you finding any benefits from it? We've got more updates coming, including an opportunity being even more clever with our users and permissions. So there's going to be so much more coming your way. My name's been Patrick. Use the comment section below to let us know how you're finding QuickBooks Advanced. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video has been any use to you, and I will see you in the next video. This video has been a pleasure. I can't wait to carry on using QuickBooks Advanced for my practice and then learning as I go and find out where those use cases are going to be for our clients. This is a really good time to be part of the QuickBooks ecosystem, and QuickBooks Advanced is their top tier of the ecosystem itself. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to this new series.
Hello and welcome to this video.
Hello and welcome to this video.
Hello and welcome to this video.
Hello and welcome to this video. Hello and welcome to this video.
Alright, let's get it set. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm aware we go live every Monday.
The next generation is that everyone else that missed it.
Yeah. So current.
All right, you've told us what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Where do I start?
During that period of time, where did everyone turn to? Their accountant, right? Their advisors, their bookkeeper, and you all did phenomenal work for small business.